I'm tired of hearing all these guys say, look, Tank against Ryan. Tank would beat Ryan easy. Tank just lost 3 rounds to Rolly Romero in 6 rounds. Tank arguably lost 6 to 7 rounds against Isaac Cruz. Tank lost 5 rounds of the 10 rounds against Mario Barrios. And you're telling me he's not going to give up rounds against Ryan Garcia? Is that what you're going to try to tell me? Of course Ryan Garcia would win rounds against Tank Davis. Of course he would be competitive against Tank Davis because everybody is. Remember the Tank Davis Theorem. Guys lose to Tank Davis, and it's the greatest loss ever. It's the greatest loss ever. Yes, Mario Barrios lost, but guess what? Mario Barrios looked incredible losing. He looked incredible. Phenomenal. It's the greatest loss I've ever seen. It was so great of a loss that the B-side fighter, it's the first time I've ever seen a B-side fighter on a pay-per-view land the B-side on another pay-per-view in the very next fight. That's how great of a loss it was for Mario Barrios. Yes, Isaac Cruz lost the fight, but Isaac Cruz looked great. Isaac Cruz, the first fighter in the history of boxing to lose a fight and catapult up the rankings. He goes from not even being talked in the rankings to number 6 at lightweight. All off of a loss. Yes, Rolly lost the fight, but Rolly looked great losing. Rolly lost the fight, but man, Rolly looked great. He looked like he was on the spectrum before the fight. Hitting piñatas in the parking lot, looking terrible, shadow boxing. But he won 3 rounds against Tank. So now Rolly's a bona fide star. It's the Tank Davis Theorem. Guys lose to Tank Davis, and it's the greatest loss we've ever seen. Every single mythical matchup. I've heard it all. Tank beats Henry Armstrong. Tank beats 135 Manny Pacquiao. He beats them all. He beats them all. He didn't have to fight. Why are you even bringing Tank into the mud? Why would you even bring Tank into the conversation? Like this is below Tank. Tank against Ryan? Tank doesn't have to fight Ryan. Tank doesn't have to fight Devin. Like, keep those guys over. Like Shakur, keep those guys over there. Tank's above that. Well, who should Tank fight then? Oh, you see that guy that's 23 at lightweight in BoxRec? He's a good fighter. You should fight him. He should fight the number 23 guy in the division. Yeah, but he's 23. Another guy is number 1 and the other guy is number 3. Yeah. But the guy at 23, I'm telling you, he's got punching power. It's just that nobody's discovered him yet. Like he's that good. He's just underrated. And the guy at 1 and 3, those guys just overrated. Tank shouldn't fight them. And this fight's going to be tough for Tank. This guy's better than you think. And then Tank struggles with the guy. And then he catapults up the rankings. That's how this works. And that's how it's going to work again. And that's why I'm trying to prepare you. This is what's going to happen. They're going to put all these mythical obstacles in the way. They built up these obstacles to be bigger than they actually are in the mind of a boxing fan. They've propagandized you into thinking because this fight is with this promoter and this fight is with this promoter, that fights can't happen. It can't happen. Now we've got this fight is with this network, this fight is with that work. That can't happen. We can't do that. We can't do that. And then we got splits, and we got ring size, and we got glove size, and what gloves the fighters are going to wear. So these fights can't happen because of that. They can't. And we can't trouble these fighters. We just can't trouble them because at the end of the day, they're the ones pouring out blood in the ring. So, we can't ask too much. We can't ask too much of these fighters. You're going to look like somebody cheering on gladiators to die at the Coliseum. We can't do that as boxing fans. We can't. We got to be above that. And by the way, we got to pay more for our ESPN Plus subscription. We have to do more as boxing fans. We have to pay more for our DAZN subscription. We have to do more. We need to do more as boxing fans. And Crawford versus Spence isn't happening for $75, so we need to pay double. We need to pay $150. We need to do more as boxing fans. It's Tina continuing to walk through the front door to Ike. She keeps walking through the door. She keeps making that dinner. She makes breakfast, lunch, dinner. Then she goes out after dinner, does concerts, makes hit after hit after hit. Ike's lifestyle is dependent on what Tina does, and Tina keeps